This here is a stereo mic. This records all the way around, so you'll get sound coming from every angle when you use this mic. At the top of the mic, you would turn it on, which means going from the circle. Now, if you go to this middle line, this is a standard frequency. It's recording everything. If you go to the one that looks like an R, it can knock out some of the background noise. So actually, it's a higher pass frequency, so might be useful. On the other side, you have a 0, which means you're not adding or taking away any decibels. It's just what you're hearing. You can go to the -10 if it's super loud and you want to take it down a little bit, or you can go to the +20 to make it more sensitive. So this mic is used in situations where you want to be hearing everything around and it's not just what you're directing the sound at. It can sit on the top of your camera, or we have things called booms. Now, a boom looks like this. It is fully extendable. You would put the mic on the top of the boom, and then we have cable like this, and that connects the mic here to the camera, so gives you an extension. The rule with whenever you're using microphones is you get the mic as close to the person or thing that you want to get the sound from as possible. So you can use an extender, and a boom helps you to be able to pitch the mic to the right place. So that's a stereo mic. Now, a directional mic collects the sound from the front, so you want whoever is speaking to be speaking into the mic, so you want to direct it towards their face. Just like the stereo mic, you can put a directional mic onto a boom, and then you would use the extender to pull it out. Generally speaking, if you're doing an interview or something and you just want to shoot the person talking, mounting this on top of your camera is the best bet. So a directional mic is very simple. We turn it on and off. So when we push it to the middle here, then that is turning it to on. The light goes green. You can get rid of some of the background noise again, but generally speaking, I just go into the middle section there. A lapel mic is a super sensitive little mic that must be attached to the person. This is not like the YouTubers use. This is attached to somebody because the wires in here are really, really, really fragile. This is the battery pack, and that would go at the back with somebody using it. And this antenna is sending the information from the battery pack to the receiver that's on your camera. If we open the inside of here, you'll notice that there is like a little place where you can deal with the sensitivity. If you've tried doing the sensitivity on your camera and you're still getting a hiss, it's not working properly, then you can try changing the gain, which is another word for sensitivity, here. And there is a little screwdriver that's attached to help you. But this is your last resort. We normally leave this alone if we can do it on the camera and the quality is good. All that you'll see on here is just an on button at the top, and then this will go orange. And then when you have the receiver and you press the power button on the receiver, it will go green once those two are adapted, so paired. So now these two are going to work together. This little one here, this is your out. So this is just what you're listening to. So often you would just put this one onto the headphones because that's where you want to hear it. This is your volume, and normally you want a mix coming out from here. At the side, you have a cable, and this is the cable that's attached to your camera. This is brilliant if you are going to be doing interviews. This is brilliant if you are going to have a piece of audio that you want to have very sensitive to pick up what's going on. It's not robust. So in a really robust situation, you are better with a stereo mic. Okay, so this is your horseshoe. You put it into here and then you tighten it by turning that. Once it's tight, it should feel secure. You turn it on, this is off, on goes there, and it should be green. If it's red, it means it needs a new battery, which you change up here. You plug it in at the side here, in the bit that says, looks like it is a microphone, and below you have headphones. You should always have headphones when you're using a microphone. To change the level, when you're on the video setting and you're on manual, you go to the Q button and you'll see that this is looking at the headphone and the mic here, which is manual. You're aiming for it to be somewhere between the 12 and the 0. If we shadows have offended, think but this and all is mended. Ye have all but slumbered here, as these visions did appear. If we shadows have offended, think but this and all is mended. Ye have all but slumbered here, as these visions did appear. If we shadows have offended, think but this and all is mended. Ye have all but slumbered here, as these visions did appear. If we shadows have offended, think but this and all is mended. Ye have all but slumbered here, as these visions did appear.